Good evening, Raider Nation. This is Derek D. Ray Rivera, live from the neon heartbeat of Allegiant Stadium, where the silver and black banners are fluttering like pirate flags in the desert wind. Tonight, we're not just talking stats, we're talking legacy. Because one sentence from Maxx Crosby back in 2023 sent the entire NFL universe into a tailspin. Could the GOAT himself, Tom Brady, lace up the cleats one more time, in a Raiders uniform? Buckle up, because we're about to relive the rumor that shook Vegas, dive into the Mad Max mentality that fuels our defense, and ask the question every silver and black soul is still whispering, what if? Let's rewind the tape to June 2023. The ink on Brady's retirement papers is barely dry, and the Raiders have just welcomed TB12 as a minority owner. The locker room is buzzing. And there, in the middle of the weight room, sweat dripping like Niagara Falls, Maxx Crosby drops the bomb heard round the league. At the absolute worst, if everything doesn't go the way it's supposed to, I would not be surprised if Tom Brady shows up in a Raiders jersey. Cue the internet meltdown. Raider Twitter erupts with photoshopped images of Brady in the number 12 silver jersey, airbrushed onto the Death Star Jumbotron. Even Barstool ran a 30-second hype video with Sweet Caroline, remixed to Tom Brady to the Raiders, BUM. Now, let's pump the brakes for a second and give you the full Maxx Crosby experience, because this man is the heartbeat of our defense. 7th year in the league, 4th-round gem out of Eastern Michigan. Yes, the same MAC conference that once gave us Big Ben and Khalil Mack. In 98 career games, Crosby has racked up 398 tackles, 118 for loss, 64.5 sacks. That's more than Hall of Famer Howie Long had at the same age, plus 29 passes defended and 10 forced fumbles. 4 straight Pro Bowls, and he's only 28. Picture this, it's 3rd and long, Arrowhead Stadium is roaring, Patrick Mahomes drops back, and wham! Crosby blows past the left tackle like he's late for a Vegas buffet. That's not just a sack, that's a seismic event. But here's what separates Maxx from the rest of the edge rushers in this league. Leadership forged in Brady's fire. Ever since Tom became part owner, the two have been attached at the hip. Crosby calls it a constant evolving relationship. Translation: daily texts, film sessions that stretch past midnight, and Brady breaking down how he rallied the 2001 Patriots when nobody believed in them. Maxx told Sports Illustrated's Michael Cannello, quote, "He showed me what leadership looked like when I was young, and what it looked like in year 7. How to push guys, how to pull guys in the same direction." Folks, that's not mentorship, that's a masterclass in winning. Let's paint the picture of the moment the rumor was born. It's OTAs, 110 degrees on the practice field in Henderson. Reporters circle Crosby like seagulls at the Flamingo Pool. One brave soul asks, "Maxx, any chance Brady unretires?" Crosby flashes that trademark grin, half pirate, half preacher, and says, "Tom's a competitor. The greatest of all time. Worst case scenario, we need a snap or two. I'm calling 1-800 TB12. The clip goes viral in 11 minutes. ESPN runs it on loop. Vegas sportsbooks immediately post odds. Brady plays 1 snap for Raiders in 2023, plus 2,500. Somebody in Summerlin bet the house. Of course, cooler heads prevailed. Brady laughed it off on his "Let's Go" podcast, saying, "Maxx is the kind of dude who could talk me into skydiving without a parachute." But the rumor planted a seed. Imagine the scene. Week 17, 2023, Raiders fighting for a wild card. Starter goes down, the stadium lights dim, shipping up to Boston blares, and number 12 jogs out. Allegiant would have levitated off its foundation. Fast forward to today. Brady's 48, calling games for Fox, and, get this, he's actually suiting up again. Sort of. March 2026, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Tom Brady, Flag Football Edition. He'll be slinging it alongside Tyreek Hill, Micah Parsons, and yes, our very own Maxx Crosby in a celebrity tournament under the Desert Stars. Crosby confirmed it on the Raiders Roundtable podcast. "I told Tom, you throw me 1 touchdown in Saudi, I'll let you call 1 blitz in the AFC Championship." That's the bond, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's zoom out and talk legacy. The Raiders have always been the league's ultimate outlaw franchise. 3 Super Bowls, icons like Marcus Allen stiff-arming defenders into next week, the Soul Patrol, the Tuck Rule heartbreak, the move from Oakland to the $2 billion palace on the Strip. And through every chapter, one constant: chaos creates opportunity. Brady owning a piece of this team feels like destiny. Remember Al Davis's mantra? Just win, baby. What's more Al Davis than signing the greatest winner of all time? Twice? Stat nerds, feast on this. Crosby's 64.5 sacks already rank him fourth in Raiders history, trailing only Howie Long, Greg Townsend, and Bill Pickle. If he stays healthy, knock on the black and silver helmet, he'll own that record by 2027. Pair that production with Brady's brain trust in the owner's box, and suddenly the AFC West isn't just the Chiefs' playground anymore. Justin Herbert's wondering why the pocket keeps collapsing. Sean Payton's dialing up extra protection. And Patrick Mahomes? He's having Crosby nightmares in 4K. Let's go inside the locker room for some fictional, but totally believable, sound bites. Picture this. I've got a Raiders mic in Davante Adams' face after practice. Tay, be honest. Would you have blocked for 48-year-old Tom Brady? Adams: man, I'd have pancaked the entire Broncos D-line for a chance to run a slant from TB12. One snap, one ring, sign me up. Cut to Coach Antonio Pierce in the film room. Pierce: Max walks in with that Brady energy every day. Guys see number 98 studying cut-ups at 6 a.m. They have no choice but to level up. And here's a fan quote straight from Section 106. Shout out Maria from East LA. Maria: I flew in from Oakland for the rumor alone. If Tom ever put on the silver and black, I'd tattoo the Raider shield on my heart literally. So where does this leave us for 2025? The Raiders sit at 6-2, tied atop the AFC West. Yes, you heard that right. Crosby's on pace for 14 sacks, Jacoby Myers is a revelation, and rookie tight end Brock Bowers is catching everything that isn't nailed down. Playoff odds: 78% and climbing. And every time Max strips the ball, the broadcast crew still jokes, somewhere, Tom Brady's polishing his helmet just in case. Here's my prediction, silver and black crystal ball style. Crosby finishes top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year voting. Brady calls one Raiders home game from the owner's suite wearing a custom number 12 jersey with GOAT owner on the back. And when the playoffs roll around, Allegiant Stadium becomes the loudest dome on planet Earth because Raider Nation remembers the rumor that almost was. Before we sign off, a quick trivia challenge. Which current Raider shares a college conference with Tom Brady? Drop your answer in the comments. First 50 correct get a shout out on next week's show. Raider Nation, your homework is simple. Sunday, 1:05 p.m. Pacific, we host the Chargers. Wear black. Scream loud. And if you see a mysterious figure in the tunnel wearing wristbands and a hoodie, well, maybe just maybe keep the dream alive. This is D-Ray, signing off from the Death Star. Until next time, commit to excellence, protect the shield, and always bet on black. Just win, baby.